My beautiful, beautiful Aqua gang. What do you do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarian soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through, okay? Give us exactly what it is that we need to know in addition to what's already come out in regards to the new baby, okay? The new and the new only. So for those of you who are dealing with someone newer, or if this is someone coming towards you, they are someone completely new. This is not old energy whatsoever. Okay. You're either getting to know this person or you will be getting to know them very soon, I might say. They make a rambunctious entrance. Lots of energy from this person. But before we tap all the way in, guys, okay, take a moment and click the like button. Click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. All right. We would love to have you join our family, join our gang. We would love to have you. Okay. We're a little family over here. Also, everybody, if you would shoot me a little comment down below. Okay. It all helps with the engagement of the channel. It helps people find us and let people know that we're on the platform, that we exist, babe. So I would truly appreciate that. So hit me with a little, hey girl, hey, let me know what you did for your birthday. I know Aqua season is over, but you know what I'm saying? We still represent. We still in this beach. Okay, now. Could this be a... Well, that was unexpected. Okay. A quick, swift change in pace. I was going to get ready to get into the energy that has presented itself. And I don't know if you heard, but I completely knocked over a beverage. It started to spill everywhere. It's gotten on cards. It was a mess. A mess, bitch, a mess, okay? I was very skeptical, okay, at first. I'm like, is this reading supposed to go down or what are we saying right now, Spirit, right? Because nothing happens for no reason, guys, especially not on this channel. I'm an intuitive, so I definitely analyze everything intuitively and from that scope, right? Woo, let me just take a breather. So I had to clean, okay, regather myself, and then I was definitely back and forth. Back and forth. Are we doing this or are we not? Am I doing this? Am I not? Should I be doing this? Should I not? Should I listen to myself? And myself say, we out this bitch. I'm out of here, right? Or should I listen to my intuition? My intuition says, no, this is a part of the reading. Okay, this is a part of life. Life be lifing sometimes. Okay, that doesn't mean that you just quit. That doesn't mean you just up and disappear. That doesn't mean that you just up and do what the fuck you want to do. Okay, back and forth. So I will say, since I began the reading, it's been a good maybe 20 minutes, y'all, for real. I had to clean up. I had to go and mop. I had to then mop it again so it wouldn't be sticky. I had to go get my cards. It feels like a lot. It's not really a lot. It just feels like a lot. And I feel like this is all encompassing in the energy that's showing up. Okay, guys. Now, I know that I said that this is a new love reading, and it is. Okay, I don't feel any older energy here. And for some of you, this could just be somebody that you are looking at in a newer way, right? So just please take it how it resonates and don't force anything to fit, because now they're pointing out, which I knew it was here, but now I'm hearing it in a different way, as this Three of Cups. This is about friendship. So for some of you, this could be somebody that you typically were just going to friend zone, or you held back from looking at them in the eye or the guise of a romantic connection, and that will soon be changing, or it already has changed. For others of you, this could be somebody who thought that they were going to friend zone you. This could be somebody who's only looking for friends with benefits, and I feel like you kind of shocked them, because we do have the Thunder Moon, okay? There's a restless energy here. The creativity that comes in the Thunder Moon does signify that excitement, that jolt, that beginning, right? That fiery, passionate start. It could be signified by having a great first date. It could be signified by having a lot in common, being able to talk to someone easily, things just kind of flowing. But then there is a swift change in pace, or a swift change in something, in the energy, something that feels like it's throwing things off. We also have the Flower Moon, which does signify that this is a romance that is blooming. So it was either somebody that has been around. I don't get that they were around for a long time, okay? It's not an ex is what they're saying, but it could be somebody that you know. It could be somebody that you are friends with, someone that you just kind of placed in that friend zone automatically. It could be someone that you work with, like your work bestie or some shit like that. Don't force anything to fit. For others of you, it's a completely new person, and you just feel that kind of friendship quality about them because they're so cool, because shit is so cool and easy. But I do feel a swift change comes. This change in pace, right? They are pointing out the fact that I had to clean. It could have something to do with you cleaning up something from the past. It could be somebody from the past trying to creep back in, trying to tempt you. But we're not going to focus on the old energy whatsoever, is what they're saying. But there may be some loose ends that need to be tied up, so to speak. Okay, so that is what's signified in the cleaning portion. I feel like there is a little bit of overwhelming energy in the fact that you have to clean up some shit from your past. It could just be energetically, right? For those of you who are getting out of something, even if it's been multiple months or years, there may be some residual, like, subconscious effects of that past trauma or that past betrayal, that past relationship that you're holding on to. You might not even recognize that you are holding on to it, right? It does create this restless sort of energy. This something is off, something is, I like this guy, I like this girl, I like who they are. They came in quick, they came in fast. Okay, they're planting the correct seeds because we do have waxing moon here. So this is somebody who is showing up with intention. They are being very intentional. Yet there's still this urge to want to pull back or hold back from either you or them. And I'm going to get to them in a moment, but I just want to kind of get this out because I'm getting downloads very quickly since what has transpired, okay? This is wish fulfillment. It's sort of like something that you've hoped for, but now that it's here, you're wondering if you have too much going on to actually enjoy it, indulge it, or if you even still want it. So that's where that confusion is coming from, okay? I would not have even shown up here today if I didn't think that we had a reading, right? Like, that never happens. Some days I'm like, okay, there's no readings today, right? I don't choose when the readings come or when the energy comes to me. It chooses me, guys, okay? So I took that as a sign that maybe I should be backing off of this. Did I read that wrong? Did I get that incorrect? And they're like, okay, so you are challenging your own intuition, bitch? Is this not what you do? How are you challenging that? You heard correctly. So clearly it's something else, but I still can't, like, negate the fact that I did think that. Maybe I should just not delve into this. Maybe I should pull back. Maybe I should decline the offer to see them this week. I should possibly not answer that text or that phone call. This is getting heavy. It's becoming a lot. So I do feel like the emotions and the energy in this connection do pile on rather quickly, and it is creating a bit of confusion on both ends. I will say that, okay? I don't get that it's just you. I feel like this person is also feeling it. Now, in reference to this person, okay, which is what we were trying to get into before shit started to go awry. They come in quick. This is somebody who is all about living life through the lens of creativity. This is somebody who likes fun. They like adventure. They like things to be spicy. They like things to be kind of high energy is what I'm hearing, okay? Like I said initially, they come in rather rambunctious, like loud, okay? I don't get that this person is loud per se, but their energy is very prevalent. It is something that you can feel just by sitting next to them, and they're absolutely not saying anything. They're on the frequency level of one that does have the intention to move forward, but I feel like the way in which they thought they were going to move forward with you, or the way in which they think they're going to move forward with you, is quite different than what they're expecting, okay? So somebody who, they're not stingy with their energy. They're not stingy with who they are. They are intentional. Like I said, right? They will come in, they will give, they will do things that make both of you happy, right? Looking at sunsets, doing things that feel good. This is somebody who goes towards their bliss, right? So to speak. And that won't be any different, but I do get that they weren't expecting to really take anything serious at this time. With the Three of Cups crossing, this is somebody who is now going back on possibly a promise that they made to themselves. They did want a counterpart. They wanted somebody to kind of go to the movies with, go out to eat with. They wanted someone to talk to. They missed the company of another, right? but they may have promised themselves prior to putting themselves out there to start dating that they weren't going to move fast, that they weren't going to really delve into the romantic per se portion too deeply, right? If I like them, then that's cool, but there wasn't an intention to like someone this much. I just have to be very honest with that, right? Their intentions initially were never 10 of Cups, babe. That doesn't mean that they had impure intentions. They didn't. Their intentions were very pure, and they would have made that very prevalent. I don't get that they come towards you saying, I don't want a relationship. I don't see marriage in the future for me. But the way that they come in is very fun, okay? It's extremely exciting. It's adventurous. You wouldn't typically get out of this person that they are feeling this. Another side of me is also feeling like this person might be a little bit scared about the energy that they feel for you so quickly. So they're going to hold on to that as long as possible. It may also be difficult for you to read this individual. You do not recognize that they're not viewing this as we're just getting to know each other. They're now viewing things very quickly, I might add, from the scope of what this can bloom into. Potentially looking at this connection as something that they could see for the long term. Planning, okay? Planning things in their mind, in their head. Again, these are all things that they're going to keep very close to their vest because it wasn't the intention to come in and get into a relationship and move into a marriage or whatever this energy is suggesting, because everybody doesn't want marriage. Some people just want a life partnership. Maybe this person had written off long-term relationships, right? Because I do get that they may be a little bit of a player, okay? Two of Pentacles can signify juggling people, juggling multiple people. These are not people who do not know what this person does, though, right? Like, they're intentional from the very beginning. They let people know what it is from the very jump. They don't plant seeds of hope, of false hope, that is. So they make sure that they're very clear with people as soon as they meet you, what it is that they're looking for, what it is that they're wanting to move towards. You may have found this person very refreshing, is what I'm hearing, or you will find this person extremely refreshing. Now, here's what I do think. I do feel as though if this person comes in and they're a little bit more detached, right, than normal, that's not something that you're not used to because you yourself operate in that manner as well initially. You're not just diving in head first. I love you, all the stars, the rainbows, the unicorns. Oh my, right? Like, no, that's just not how it goes anyway in regards to how you approach new energies, new relationships, the blooming of romance is not flowers and rainbows. When you decide that you like someone, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, it's not fast changes. It really is paying attention to this waxing moon energy. Yes, I want to acknowledge my desires, my wishes, what it is that I want, my list, right? My standards, my boundaries, all of the things that will encompass building a strong foundation with someone new. But I'm also watching you, bitch. I'm watching you, right? Like, what seeds are you planting? Do your actions match your words? Are you doing what you said you were going to do, right? Like, how are you approaching me? What is the energy when we are together? Are you into me, right? You're very discerning with people's energies, but I feel like you might not discern this person. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not. Get it together, bitch. I feel like you may discern this person a little bit differently than what they are letting on. I don't get that you're wanting more out of them. You do recognize that this is just the beginning, that the both of you may be dating other people with the Two of Pentacles here. But I do feel like this is somebody who's moving more into the romance department a lot quicker than they are letting on. So the reason for the swift change in this person's desire, because I feel like they possibly just wanted friends with benefits, right? People to just kick it with, a roster potentially, right? Everybody knows what it is. I'm not looking for this, and this, and this. I'm just getting to know people. However they phrase it, everybody will get that they're not really moving towards anything serious anytime soon, that they're cool. They're not trying to move fast. They're not in the business of wanting to jump into a relationship tomorrow. It is what it is. Let it flow. Like, if it gets to that, then that's fine. I'm not like trying to stop it, but I'm also not like looking for it. That's this person's energy until boom, they get mollywopped over the head with your energy, okay, your personality, who you are as a person. I get that the two of you will have a really good time together. They may find themselves daydreaming about the night before. So if you went on a date, then the next day, that's what they're thinking about. Okay. So it's very hard for them to concentrate in the best way possible. Okay. They love these daydreams, this escape. It's like an escapism. It feels quite easy. It's not so heavy, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you're not coming in with a whole list of shit. You are very much so the type of person to move organically into things, as well as you are watching another person's actions. You're not willing to settle for just anything just for the sake of having a relationship. So that allows for you to show up with a lot more ease than somebody who is trying to get married tomorrow, right? So the two of you may have a very similar outlook on that aspect. Only I feel like with this person, I feel like they set this idea of not getting into anything too romantically involved. I feel like they set that too deep in stone. Okay, and so now it's definitely coming back to, I won't say haunt them, but slap the shit out of them. I feel like they want to abandon that notion altogether with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They're kind of seeing themselves in something more long-term with you, that is. They may have other people that they were seeing when they met you. I get that those people are still around, but they're not really getting a whole lot of this person's attention, a whole lot of their time. They may be leaving these people on red. They may be kind of disappearing. These people are not hearing from them for days and days on end or weeks. You will notice that when you text this person, I mean, I give it a good, at the very most, 4 minutes, bitch. We ain't even getting to 5 minutes before they text you back. It's almost immediate. So it's giving a little bit of energy of panini pressed. They are quite pressed. They are pressed. I don't get that it's scaring them, but I do feel like they're wondering, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Did I fall for the one person who's just like me? Did I fall for the one person who's like, we could date forever? You know what I'm saying? We don't need to rush this. Like, we could chill. We could just chill. So this person is thinking very much long term. They're viewing relationships a lot less strenuous as they did in the past, right? Because I get that they may have had this theory that once you get out of the friend zone, right, and you start doing things, right, you start showing up with the flowers, you start showing up with the romance, you start planting the seeds that this is going to move into something more exclusive and all of the things, and you got to drop all of your people, and you have to show up in this way, and there are different responsibilities, and there's different accountability, and you have to make your intentions very, very clear, right, like, and all of the things, right. It's not that they feel like they don't have to do that. It's like now that they don't feel like it's something that is weighing heavy, it doesn't feel so forced because you're not forcing it. Now they want to do it. Child. Look at this. Look at this shit. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. From a player or a playette, right? Just for the time being. I don't get that they've been a player or a playette their whole life. I get that they really tried, right, in a relationship in the past. For some of you, it could have been a very serious relationship, like a long-term relationship, 10 years or more, or a marriage, right? They could be a divorcee, one of the two, right? Or just a relationship that really, they put a lot, they planted a lot of seeds into that, and they didn't get very much back. So they kind of like took that off of their list, off of their to-do list, off of their bucket list, right? Long-term committed relationship. They found it to be more fun to date multiple people, to entertain multiple identities and personalities and characteristics, to, you know, have a couple of do boys and a couple of do girls, and they all have different jobs and they all have different assignments, and you go out with this one for this reason, and you go out with that one for that reason, and you call this one up for this reason, and you know, it worked for the moment, right? I feel like I said earlier, they set that idea of who they thought they would be or what they thought they would want for the long term. They put it in stone, like they set it in cement, bitch. And they thought it would never change. They just thought that that's the way it is, that that's the way that things are. And as long as they're being honest with people and letting them know what it is, right? Like what it is that they want, then they're not in any danger of any bad karma, which is true. It's true. But now you in love, bitch, so what's up? What's up? They're like, but what does Aquarius feel? So you're very hard to read. You're a little bit harder to read than people in the past, right? This person could definitely be enjoying the challenge of it all as well, which is something that we'll keep our good eye on. But I do see them wanting more, okay, and fast. A lot quicker than what they would have anticipated, because they never anticipated it at all. At all. This could be a fire sign is what I was going to say before things started to kind of spill all over the place. Oh my gosh. So that could be this person's energy as well, you guys, right? Their cups are spilling all over the place. They're not able to run after their emotions quick enough to kind of, you know, tuck it back inside. Get a grip, bitch. Get a grip. My guy, get a grip. That's them talking to themselves, right? So when you call, if they get that giddy feeling, the butterflies, the calla lilies, the unicorns, oh my, stars and stripes, and they're not doing their work, they're daydreaming, right? About what the future could be and what the future can hold. And oh my gosh, Aquarius is so sexy. He's so fun. Like, whew, they just do something to me, right? And then their boss comes in and they're like, huh? They're like, did you get that assignment done? They're like, yeah, I'll get to it in a minute. Like, what are you doing to me type shit? I'm hearing the song, I Put a Spell on You. Oh my gosh. I don't get that they think you're doing any magic, right? Like they're definitely putting all of this energy on themselves. They could even be kicking themselves, right? Because of how fast it came in. It's sort of like they're having to eat their own words. They're having to eat their own ideas. Like, so this actually can exist, a 10 of Pentacles without the 10 of Wands? In what world? Spirit is like, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You just wait right there. Watch. Boom. Now, the Tower is in the reverse in this deck. So I feel like somebody is shocked and somebody else is not shocked. Eating their words. So that signifies to me that this person is the one that's trying to now clean up this idea of them not wanting something more. If they in fact told you that, then I feel like you put that on your list, that this is not the one, right? Like this is not the one to date seriously, but you have fun with them. And you do have that ability to just be friends with a person. You may still have exes that are friends of yours. Like that's no problem. Once you have reconciled and came to a radical acceptance in your mind about who somebody is, once you have friend zoned them, it's very unlikely that that will change. And you could still be cool, right? Very cool. Cool, calm, collected. You. Yes, that's you. And now they have changed their mind, guys, okay? So we have this Two of Pentacles showing up now as somebody who wants to, who is back and forth about whether or not this is something that they should just kind of plant little seeds with you, or should they just come right the fuck out and say it? Say it with their whole chest. Now, the issue with that is, if they gave you the idea that they didn't want anything more, then you might not see them in that way anymore. You see what I'm saying? You may not see them romantically. Yeah, they do run the risk of, you know, you falling all the way the fuck back, possibly rejecting them. Five of Pentacles. If they just decide to get into this Eight of Wands energy and send you a whole dissertation. Eight of Wands is like a message after a message after a message, or one long ass message. It look like a thesis. In the DMs or the email, just coming outright and saying it. There is this fear that you will either not respond to them, Four of Swords, or you will respond and then they will immediately not hear from you anymore, or they will like get what they do to people. Now here's what I feel. When people come towards this person, or when they have dated people, right? Once they've gotten into this mindset that relationships are possibly not for them, and they begin to garner up their starting lineup, they date, they have fun, there's happiness, there's joy, like it's all good. And then people catch feelings, right? And they put this person in a position to have to choose, and they always choose themselves. It's not wrong. You know what I mean? I don't get that they've lied to these people. I don't get any karmic ties to this person's actions because of their honesty. But I do get that they are wondering if that's what you will do, right? Because they have made it clear that the two of you were just kind of going with the flow, getting to know each other. And it also has to do with the time frame in which these feelings are coming in with this thunder moon, okay? Fast change. It changes quick, bitch. I'm talking a couple of weeks. It could be a couple of dates for some of you. I'm not saying that they feel like they love you within a couple of dates, but within 1 to 2 to 3 dates, I'm saying at the max 4 dates, they absolutely want to change the intention of what we're doing here. They no longer just want to date for fun. They don't want to just want to date because we're friends, because we're cool. Now they want to put some actual intentions behind it. They want to make their intentions very much so clear, and their intentions have, in fact, changed. The word friendship, they want to throw that shit out the fucking window. They wish they never said it. With the 10 of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups and the Fool card, right? So now they're ready to hop off the motherfucking cliff, right? They see all of the beauty, the optimism that can ensue just by being with someone who fits, right? Because I do get that they may have, their picker was off in the past. So the people that they would have been investing in simply were not a good match. They weren't bad people. They just weren't equally yoked. So it would never have worked. It's always going to feel heavy when you're dealing with someone who you are not equally yoked with, right? So now they are seeing a drastic change or difference in what it could actually be. And it's like, shit. I told her I'm only looking for friends, platonic. I told him that I don't want a boyfriend. Why did I do that? You know, they want to completely abandon that entire idea. But then there's also this want to save face and not look crazy or not look like they are somebody who doesn't know what they want, right? Like someone who is confused. They feel like the confusion might put you off. It might turn you off, as you may have said something about their decisive energy. This looks very much so indecisive, and they do feel out of control, right? Like I said, their cups, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, their shit is spilling all over the place. They're trying to clean it up. They're very unsuccessful at it. Okay, the flow's still sticky. You know what I'm saying? Sticky, icky. Sticky, icky. Yeah, they're trying though. They are trying. What's really holding them back is the fact that they're fighting against their old theory versus what's actually in front of them, right? They are fighting against it. So there's a battle. It's an internal battle more so than anything, right? In order for their old theory to win, then they would have to absolutely ignore all of the cups that are spilling all over the place, okay? Or they would have to say the Ace of Cups is actually the 3 of Cups. That's what's really spilling. This is my best friend. Look. See? Illusion. Delusion. Delulu. Can't make this shit up, guys, okay? 2 of Cups. Now, I won't go with the obvious answer, which is the 2 of Cups. We all know, right? If you are into tarot for any amount of time, then you know the 2 of Cups is signified by a soulmate card, but that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is this is like kindred spirits, right? Like this person feels like this is like even, you know what I'm saying? It's somebody who matches me. They match my fly. They match my sarcasm. They match my wit. They match my brain power. Like the conversations are off the chain, right? It's just, it's so balanced, you know? It's like being able to call your best friend your boyfriend, being able to call your best friend your girlfriend or your husband or your wife, or getting to say that is your person, right? But the two of you have like the most fun you've ever had with a romantic partner. It's not so serious, so stuffy, so up in the air. It's just cool. It's so cool. Yet they set the precedence that the 4 of Pentacles is where they were at with it, right? They're not really looking to go any deeper than the initial attraction, which is the lovers. But this person has completely changed that, guys, okay? So we have the 6 of Cups. That makes sense. The 8 of Wands again, all right? And the World card. So shit is getting ready to change if you want it to, right? I just feel like they're going to put a bug in your ear, and if you don't get it, they're going to start showing up with some massive offers, Okay, yeah. Yep. They want the title. They want the flowers. They want the roses. They want to hold hands. They want the PDA. They want to go out with each other. They want to be able to come home and tell you about their day. They want to be able to text you and actually be able to say, you know, that's my girl. Like, that's my guy, my man. You know, they want all of that now. Are wondering if it's too late. I can be a lot. This could also have contributed to their idea of thinking that maybe a relationship is not for them. They could have been brainwashed into thinking that they were too much. But again, right, I don't get that it was the people from their past or them. I feel like you get together with somebody who you don't match with, who you are not equally yoked with, who you are not frequency yoked with, right? You get with someone like that, it will be heavy. It will feel like a lot. It will feel like work. It will feel overwhelming. It will feel burdensome. It will feel as if you're getting no return on your investments. And it will feel as though you're moving, but you're not actually going anywhere, right? So what kind of modes of transportation would that be? That would be a hamster wheel. That would be a motherfucking Ferris wheel. That would be a merry-go-round. That would be false hopes, right? Like that's the energy that it was presenting to this person in the past, which is possibly why they wrote exclusivity off, because the relationships in the past were very heavy. It was a lot of work. So they just decided, you know what? Let's not move beyond this point. Date people, yes. Potentially being sexually involved with people, yes. But we're not going to move beyond this line right here, because that's where the work starts. That's where the responsibility gets kind of heavy. That's where it starts to get too mucky and messy. They changed their mind. They changed their mind. Nobody's motherfucking option. They have not treated you like an option once, you guys. They would never, okay? They couldn't. I feel like you had them speechless at the first date. Now, they may have other people that they are losing, okay? Other friends with benefits, people who understood the assignment and knew what they were signing up for. But now they signed up to settle for less, and now they're getting even lesser because this person met you. That's none of your business. You know what I'm saying? That don't have nothing to do with you. But I feel like that might be something that is bothering them, okay? Because they are losing their starting lineup. They're falling off like flies. They are dropping off one by one. Okay, they're getting the text, you know, maybe we just... I'm gonna wash my hands of this, okay? Or they're finding boyfriends of their own and girlfriends of their own. They're moving on. They're getting into relationships, and now they might be panicking, this person, because it's like, damn, my starting lineup, I'm not fucking with none of them. I don't really care to, but do I really want to lose all of what I've built here, right? These relationships. Do I want to burn bridges and still not know if Aquarius will be down with what I'm trying to be down with? And I feel like they're gonna risk it. I do. I do. Dare I say this person feels like they haven't actually been in love before. I'm not saying that they're in love with you guys, but this is just something very different. Okay? They have not really experienced feeling out of control of their emotions. They're all good emotions, but yet and still they're new for this person, okay? You know, things happening organically, which is what they subscribe to. So that's why I don't understand why they're surprised that this is happening. The relationship or the connection between the two of you will be a chemistry that is very much so organic. It is one that just kind of flows. You see what I'm saying? It's unforced. When things are unforced, they are easier, you know. I mean, because it feels like it just fits. You're not trying to force a size 5, okay, into a size 0. Got a size 5, that shit fit. I mean, the math is mathing, right? Yet they are still surprised. Even though that is their theory, right? Like, that's what they subscribe to. Yeah. So we have Express. I'm seeing that 2 different ways. Yeah. I'm seeing that word expressed 2 different ways. So this is somebody who's going to finally open up. To what capacity? I don't know yet, right? With the World card here, they may go for the whole jugular. And for some of you, they may do it in spurts, right? Plant certain seeds to see if you catch on, to see if they can get any glimpse of what you feel before they go for that, before they go completely for it, right? For others of you, this express card is in terms of this 8 of Wands showing up twice, right? Okay, so what's the difference between taking a regular train and taking the express train? Class, somebody tell us down below. I just saw 3333. What is the difference between taking regular transportation versus express? Well, you bypass motherfucking stops is what happens on the express train, on the express bus, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? That is the vision that I got. Express route, okay? No stops. All goes. All green lights, bitch. Okay, so I'm hopping over to the extended. We're going to really dig in over there in reference to who this character is, who you're actually dealing with. Let's see if it's safe to actually invest in this, right? So I am wondering if this is just a bit of infatuation or this person chasing after a challenge, as you do appear to be a challenge for them. I don't see that, but we will double check, right, to make sure there are no ulterior motives or underlining intentions that you're not able to see that could possibly put you at danger if you do invest in this. In danger in reference to your heart chakra, in reference to the healing that you've already done, okay? We don't want to go backwards. We'll see their intentions. Do they change once they have you, sort of thing, right? What will their next steps be? What does that look like exactly? If you invest in this, what do you get out of it in return? What does a relationship with this person look like over the course of time? Do they change, right? We'll also take a look to see what the outcome is if you do decide to go ahead and listen, right? And be receptive to whatever it is that they express to you. Now, we saw the World card, so I do feel like things are changing rapidly, okay, if you accept this person's offer. But I just want to see, how does that turn out if you do accept their offer, right? Is it a good choice for you? We'll also take a look at some time frames for when this all will transpire, whether it is you meet this person, when that will happen if you haven't already, when this person will actually express themselves, and when is what is the time frame for this moving into exclusivity and longevity. And we'll get some advice as well, okay? So without further ado, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.